is going on, everyone? The Houston Texans' biggest challenge of the season is this Saturday, and that is traveling to Arrowhead and facing the 13-1 Kansas City Chiefs with Patrick Mahomes and Coach Andy Reid. Now, I think we could all agree this Kansas City Chiefs team is different from what we are regularly seeing. They look vulnerable. However, they still are the Kansas City Chiefs. They have rings. They deserve that respect. So I'm going to ask this question here, and let me know in the comments down below. If the Houston Texans beat the Kansas City Chiefs, will they be considered contenders going into the postseason? Will they be viewed as one of the teams that could make a deep playoff run, get to an AFC championship, maybe even represent the AFC in the Super Bowl? Now, the reason why I'm asking this question is because once the season's done, all the NFL teams, all the analysis, they're going to look at the playoff board and they're going to look at each team and say, are you a threat or not? And if you are one of those experts, one of those analysis, and you look at the Houston Texans and you see a win against the Kansas City Chiefs in the month of December, how can you not view them as a contender? But ladies and gentlemen, if the Houston Texans win this game, it is going to be an entirely different vibe. I can promise you that. With that being said, my name is Ruben Calvillo. This is the 713 Houston Sportcast, where I drop daily Houston Texans content. Make sure you guys are following me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok for the latest news, rumors, and updates. This episode is brought to you and powered by BetUS. The Houston Texans right now are 3-point underdogs. Now, yesterday they were 1-point favorites, but with the news of Patrick Mahomes fully participating in practice, of course, the Kansas City Chiefs are going to be the favorites at Arrowhead. But guys, BetUS is giving you a 150% sign-up bonus on your first deposit up to $2,000. On your second and third deposit, it is a 125% bonus. Promo code YouTube150 gets that done. Quick 24-hour payouts, 24-hour customer service. BetUS, where the game begins. Ladies and gentlemen, the Houston Texans are 3.5-point underdogs against the Kansas City Chiefs. We see the angel numbers right there. I'm feeling dangerous, right? Let me go ahead and see what could we potentially earn if I put $5 on the game, and that is potentially winning $450. This will be my biggest bet of the season. And I think the Houston Texans are going to walk into Arrowhead and walk out with the W and be considered in the postseason. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and place it. I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling dangerous. Real nicely. It is locked in. It is confirmed. We put $500 on the Houston Texans to beat the Kansas City Chiefs. We took the 3.5 points. Guys, BetUS is giving you a 150% bonus on your first sign up to $2,000. On your second and third deposit, it is a 125% bonus. Promo code YouTube150 gets it done. Quick 24-hour payouts, 24-hour customer service. BetUS, where the game begins. Now, I am happy to hear that quarterback Patrick Mahomes is practicing and does want to play this Saturday against the Houston Texans, because this potential W could mean a hell of a lot more if it is Patrick Mahomes at quarterback and not Carson Wentz. Now, that's no shade to Carson Wentz, but this is Patrick Mahomes we're talking about. We're already considering him one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. No one would take this W serious if it is Carson Wentz throwing the football on Saturday. This could potentially be a franchise-changing win, ladies and gentlemen. This would easily be the biggest win of the DeMeco Ryans era, beating Patrick Mahomes and offensive genius Coach Andy Reid. But you talk about what it would do for you confidence-wise heading into Baltimore, heading into the postseason. Now, I also wanted to give you guys an injury update, right? So today at practice, Nick Broker was a full participant, dealing with a hand issue, also a full participant yesterday. Folo Fatukasi dealing with an ankle, did not practice yesterday, did not practice today. If he's not practicing tomorrow, guys, I don't think Folo plays on Saturday, and that's a big loss, man. He is very good against the run. Kenyon Green has been activated from his shoulder injury, a full participant yesterday, a full participant today. No, Kenyon Green is not starting. They are sticking with Titus Howard at left guard, but good on you, Kenyon Green, for getting healthy. John Mechie dealing with a shoulder, didn't practice the last 2 days, and man, I think the John Mechie experience is going to be coming to an end after that just ugly potential touchdown dropped by him. I mean, he would have walked into the end zone. But shout out to John Mechie. Davis Mills dealing with the illness, a full participant today. Delshon Phillips dealing with a foot, didn't practice yesterday, limited today. Juice Scruggs, as we know, will not play the next couple of weeks, dealing with a foot injury. And Kate Stover, I think he had an emergency surgery, didn't practice yesterday, didn't practice today. I don't think he's going to be playing Saturday or really against Baltimore or against the Tennessee Titans. The one that we have to monitor is Joe Mixon with his ankle injury. Limited yesterday, limited today. I do think Joe Mixon is going to be there on Saturday against the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, the conversation we were having yesterday in regards to resting players, given the fact that your postseason ticket is already punched, maybe they have that conversation after this KC game. That's why I'm telling you, man, this game does mean a lot on Saturday. But Joe Mixon is one of the players that drives this Houston Texan offense. He is very important to this Houston Texans team. I wonder if he is going to be a snap count or they're just going to give him 30 smelling packets and have him go insane. But Joe Mixon, man, I want him to be out there. He has experience against the Kansas City Chiefs, right? Big Sarge on Lock Dog Texans brought up that they beat the Kansas City Chiefs, talking about when he was with the Cincinnati Bengals, to get to the Super Bowl. This is a big game for him also, man. So that is the injury report for today's practice. Maybe we get the final one. I think we get the final one tomorrow, and we get a idea of who is playing, who is not. But ladies and gentlemen, the biggest game of the season is ahead of you. And there's no question that we would all feel entirely different about this Houston Texans team if they beat Kansas City. We've talked about this coming into this 3-game stretch. You already got a Dolphin on your wall. Let's go ahead and you already beat the Miami Dolphins. Let's go ahead and beat the Kansas City Chiefs. And then whatever the hell happens against the Baltimore Ravens, but with wins of 2 out of these 3 games, how can the NFL world not view the Houston Texans as potential contenders? Because I know at the end of the season, we're all going to look and we're going to see, even ourselves, right, as fans, we're going to look at the playoff board. Can we beat this team? Can we beat that team? And if we get to the Super Bowl, can we beat them? First of all, I'm glad we're talking about meaningful football in the month of December. Seasons were ended all the way back in Halloween. You guys let me know in the comments how y'all feel about this game on Saturday. For more Houston Texans content, you guys know what to do. Feel free and follow me for more. Go Houston. You guys have a very blessed day. Do not forget, episode brought to you and powered by BetUS, giving you a 150% sign-up bonus on your first deposit to $2,000. On your second and third deposit, it's a 125% bonus. Promo code YouTube150 gets it done.